Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. We're here once again with the Ultimate Racing League for the Saturday Championship, and this is round 4, and we are, as you can see, at Daytona. Now this is 2 races. First race is just an all-out sprint. Second race they have to make a mandatory pit. Obviously race 1 they'll be in softs the whole race. Race 2 they'll have to use medium and hards. Now let's get to the, obviously they're in GR3 cars and they're in any car they choose, but they have to be in that car for the rest of the season. So anyway, let's go up to the grid. So the grid, there is no qualifying this season. It's literally done by a number generator. So whatever the number comes up in the number generator, that's where they go. And I do it off where they are in their league positions. So and so on and so on. So wherever they're in the league, once their number comes up, they go on the grid. If that makes sense. So anyway, Sid the Sloth gets pole, Peter gets second, Faith gets third, Doug gets fourth, Rufus gets fifth, Bry gets sixth, Grasshopper gets 7th, Storm gets 8th, Ninky gets 9th, Silly Shore gets 10th, Stealth gets 11th, and Unforgiven gets 12th. So let's get this 15-lap race on the way and see how they do. Anyway, Sid is taking them off, the lights are out, and they're all go, 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 over the start-finish straight. Coming down towards the first corner. Oh, Peter goes out a bit wide there. Gives Sid a bit of a go in. But everyone is still together. There is not really any gaps yet. Coming down to the next corner. So Peter's been able to go make a pass on to Sid now. That's Peter up to first, but Sid's staying there right behind him. And now they are on the fastest bit of the track, so obviously Sid is fighting back for that first position. And Doga there is right behind him there in third. Looking for them to make a mistake so he can get past. Obviously brakes. Christoph has got a half-second penalty, so he's going to lose a bit of time there. That will allow Dirk to take the lead. We've got Pete there in third, and Faye there in fourth. We've got Barlow Mechanic right behind him in fifth, looking to try and get past. And Bry's there. And everyone's going all over the place. Oh no. Not the best of starts there. Well, best of second corner. Let's have a look, see what happened. It looks like it's going to work out well. Oh, let's go from Sid. Oh, okay, he gave Peter a bit of a knock which spun him, but he did wait, and he did stop and wait to do the right thing to let him retake that position. So Rufus has had a bad out in there as well, so he's dropped down all the way to 10th. Anyway, that's now Dirk to take the lead now on lap 2. Got Grasshopper just down the road from him. And Storm there in 3rd. Tilly Shot there in 4th. With Phaser there in 5th. He's got Brian Mechanic right behind him in 6th. The funds are given. Right behind Bryce there in 7th. They've got a bit of a gap to Stealth now there, who's there in 8th. They're Nicky there in 9th, and he's got Rufus all over his rear bumper looking to try and take that 10th spot off of him. Is Rufus going to be able to get close enough here? He is right on his rear bumper, he is trying. And Link just lets the brake a little bit earlier, allowing Rufus to get away. Rufus has got a half-second penalty now, but he's pulling in on Stealthy quite quickly here. Is he going to get past Stealth as well? No, he just had to deal service penalty, so that's given Stealth that little bit of breathing room. Anyway, let's go up to the front. Durga is there leading. He is trying to pull away from Grasshopper, but Grasshopper isn't having any of it. But at the moment, I think he's more worried about Storm, who's right behind him. He's chasing him down, trying to get that second spot from him. So he's shot there in 4th, he's trying to keep up with them. I'm going to drop off a little bit in 5th. Phaser's trying to close that gap down on him. Brylan Mechanic is there as well in 7th. There's Stealthy, then there's a bit of a gap to Stealthy in 8th. Rufus is still trying to close him down, getting closer and closer every lap. Is this going to be Rufus's opportunity to get past Stealthy here? Rufus is making the move now. And he's passed, but it's gone out wide. That's allowed Stealthy to retake the lead, take that position, and then Ninky's been able to capitalise on that mistake from Rufus there. And Sid is there in 12th. He's sort of getting further and further back, going wide there. We do have Dirk there in lap 4 leading. Still, he's quite comfortable there at the moment. I hope he's got a bit of a gap to Storm there, who's finally got past Grasshopper, but Steely Shot nearly completely lost that there, but he managed to keep it going, but he has lost a bit of time there, which is unfortunate for him, and he's got a 2.5 penalty as well. Well, there is probably a 2-3 second gap between Dirk and Storm at the moment. But Dirk does have the fastest lap with a 1:47.3. Storm's fastest lap is a 1:48.1. So Storm's lap time is a little bit slower. Grasshopper's still there in 3rd, chasing Storm down. Unforgiven's there still in full. Silly serving his penalty now, which has allowed Brian Mechanic to take 5th and push Silly down to 6th. And Fraser is there in 7th still, trying to catch Silly up but not having any luck at the moment. And you got Stealthy there in 8th. Rufus there in 9th. He's got back past Ninky New now. Oh, Storm has made an... Oh, he's Storm again has come off. What's happened to Storm here? Oh, too much acceleration and that spun him right out. That's very unfortunate there for Storm. And that's going to push him right down the field now. Now that pushes him right down, all the way down to 10th when he was in 2nd place. So now he's got work to do to get as many positions back as he can with 10 laps remaining, so there is time for him to catch everyone back up. And Storm's got a gap to Pete in 11th, and then Sid is just trying to complete the race. And he's just getting further and further back. Right, Doug has got the lead still. Let's run on board with Doug. Okay, Doug, bring it down towards the first corner. Have to get this one right. Staying off, not too close to the inner curb because there's a wall there, and if you hit it, it's an invisible wall. Then you come around to the next corner. Quite a tightish one, trying to get around it, but going out quite wide on this corner. You can go out quite wide on that corner. Now quite fast around this corner, coming into a heavy braking zone. We're now a little bit wide there. They could have taken that more towards the right, and then through this corner, trying to keep as close to the yellow line as possible because that is where the fastest line is. As you see, Grasshopper is there behind him, but he is in the distance. Now it's coming up to the chicane. Not taking too much of the curb. Can take quite a lot of it, but if you take too much of it, you'll get a penalty. Onto the start-finish straight. And they're done. Anyway, that's Dougie first. And Unforgiven and Grasshopper are going at it. Unforgiven's trying to get that position off of DJ here. They are side by side. Who's going to get into the next corner? But Unforgiven is not giving an inch, and is ahead a little bit of Grasshopper at the moment. Brian Mechanic is there right behind them, just watching these two go hammer and tongs. And now Alex has got second place, with Grasshopper now trying to catch back up and retake seconds. Grasshopper definitely got out of that corner a lot better there. That's allowed him to get past Unforgiven quite easily there. So now Unforgiven's going to come back at him, go back in the slipstream and try and get that second spot back. They are side by side. Now, they literally are going hammer and tongs here. Grasshopper and Unforgiven are not giving an inch at all. It's just down to which car has the best, more power. Brian got out of that corner a lot better, so he's been able to get in this battle with Grasshopper and Unforgiven now. So this is a three-way battle for second position here. So this is a great battle between the three of them. Silly shot there in fifth. He's got a bit of a gap to Bry now. And then there's Rufus there in sixth. He's got a bit of a gap, so he's got to do some catching up to catch Silly up. There's Stealthy there in seventh, chasing down Rufus, and then you got Stormageddon there behind him in eighth. He is trying to still regain some positions, but looks like he's struggling to get past. Peter is there in ninth. Phaser is there, so I missed that. Phaser was further up the grid, so he's come off somewhere. So Phaser's down to 10th. He's in a battle with Ninky, trying to for that 10th spot. So Phaser got out of that a lot better than Ninky did. And obviously Sid is well back. He's probably about 25-30 seconds behind him in 12th. So lap 9, we're over halfway now. Dirk still has the lead, but he does not have the fastest lap. Brian Mechanic has the fastest lap with a 1:46.8. Unforgiven still has that second spot. He's still being chased down by the one and only Grasshopper, with Brian still right behind him as well in fourth. And Brian is looking to get past because he is the fastest person on the track at this moment in time because of his, well, he set the fastest lap, then he was 2 seconds slower the very next lap. But your lap times, when you are chasing someone, your lap times do get affected a little bit sometimes. But Brian is looking. He's got Grasshopper all over the front of him. I mean, Grasshopper's got Brian all over the back of him. I mean, that's best. Grasshopper definitely got out of that chicane a lot better than Brian Mechanic did, and Brian Mechanic has got a second penalty now, so that's not going to help him at all. Silly shot there in fifth, on his own at the moment, with Rufus just down the road from him in sixth. And now Storm's got past Stealthy, and he is chasing down Rufus, and he has just taken the new fastest lap. How long is Rufus is going to be able to keep Storm behind him, because Storm is a lot faster than Rufus. Storm is very close, and he's going fast again, looking to get a new fastest lap. Ooh, Rufus takes that corner a bit wide. That allows Storm to go up the inside and take that position off of him. But he is keeping after him. And it's Delphi there in 8th. He's dropped off a little bit now. And then there's a bit of a gap to Pete there in 9th. And Phaser there in 10th. Nick's there in 11th. And Sid the Sloth 12th. So this has been a rather dominating race from Derg at the moment. It's only got 4 more laps to keep the lead. The Unforgiven there has now has pulled a little bit of a gap over Grasshopper now. The Grasshopper there has got a gap to Silly Shot there in 4th, and Storm there in 5th. Rufus there in 6th. Bry has had an off somewhere. I missed that one because he was fighting for 2nd place with Grasshopper and Alex, so he's had an off and he's dropped down to 7th now, unfortunately. So he was having a good race, but he's had a bad last lap. But Rufus is still chasing Storm down. He's keeping Storm in sight. Well, Storm does have a bit of a gap, with Rufus there being just behind him. And then Brian Mechanic there in 7th. With the 2nd penalty to serve now, so he's getting quite a few of these at the moment, which is quite unlucky for him. And it's Delphi there in 8th. Pete there 9th, Phaser 10th, Ninky 11th, Sid 12th. At the moment, Derg leading on lap 12. Doesn't look like he's got anything to worry about from Unforgiven. Unforgiven can't do anything to catch up Derg. But he has more to worry about. He's obviously got Grasshopper right behind him, trying to catch him. They've been going at this for Hammond Tongs for the whole race, these two have. Will Unforgiven be able to keep DJ behind him for the remainder of the race, or is DJ going to pull a sneaky one and get past Alex in these remaining few laps? And there's a bit of a big gap to Silly there in 4th. Storm there in 5th. Storm is gradually closing that gap on Silly. He's got away from Rufus now, and he's going for a new fastest lap as well. He's all purple at the moment. Yep, he has set a new fastest lap of a 1:46.815. Oh, so only a little bit quicker than his previous fastest lap. Rufus has dropped off a bit from Storm. Now he's literally just got away from him, and now he's got Silly right in front of him, and Silly's got Storm right behind him now. So Silly's coming under pressure from Storm now. And then Rufus there is 6th. He's being chased by Brian Mechanic. Is Brian Mechanic gonna be able to get past Rufus, or is Rufus gonna be able to keep him behind him for the remainder of this race? Stealthy there at the moment, he's all on his own. So is Peter. So is Phaser. So is Ninky. And so is Sid the Sloth. So lap 14. Doug still leads with this lap, plus the next lap to go, so all he's got to do is keep it on the black stuff and he will take victory, but I'm not going to say it yet because it's always a commentator's curse. You say it and something goes wrong. Unforgiven is there, still in second, still being chased by Grasshopper. If Grasshopper wants his second place, he's going to have to get him some point soon because he's only got the remainder of this lap and the next lap to do it. Cecilia's now got Storm right behind him. Storm is really trying to get that 4th place from him. Can Silly keep Storm behind him for the remainder of this race? As they've only got one more lap after this. So they're trying, they are side by Silly and Storm are side by side now. So Storm has got past just before the chicane. The Storm's up to 4th now. Until he's down to 5th. And Rufus is there in 6th, but he's battling with Brian Mechanic now. So Brian has been able to get up to 6th. Is Rufus going to be able to come back at Bry here? Beautiful camera view here, going around the horseshoe. So Doug is on his final lap and he's only got the chicane to go. So he's not got far left to go to take a victory for race 1. All he's got to do is get through the chicane without an issue. Does he do it? Yes, he does. Without it, he gets through the chicane without an issue. He has got Sid the Sloth just ahead of him. Well, he won't catch him before the end of the race. So Doug takes victory at Daytona. Oh, Alex. Oh, Unforgiven and... Oh, Unforgiven. Oh, okay, let's just go back and see what happens here. Oh, Unforgiven's got a penalty. That's going to allow Grasshopper to pounce and take that second position. So serving that penalty now. They are side by side. Grasshopper gets just past, so Grasshopper will finish second, and Unforgiven will finish third after all that hard work of being in second. He gets that one penalty at the end and finishes third. Storm finishes fourth after his bad start. Silly finishes fifth. Bly finishes sixth. Rufus finishes seventh. Stealth will finish eighth. Peter will finish ninth. Baser will finish in 10th. Ninky New will finish in 11th, giving a bit of a spinsy-winsy right at the end there. Well, Slothgate has a half a second penalty to serve as well, but it's not going to matter for him because everyone else has finished. He's the last person to finish. Serving that second penalty now. And that's Sid's finished. So anyway, thank you. That was the end of race 1. Congratulations to the top 3. Thank you for everyone watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will bring you race 2 shortly. So bye bye for now.